We're in Amsterdam right now. Saan kami
aboard this unique canal cruise.
To make this journey as safe and pleasant as possible, please follow these rules of...
The step, the church and the neck cable on your left hand side.
yun yung house move nila.
As we pass by these richly decorated canal houses, there's so much to notice. So many flourishes and details. Ornate door cases, sculptures, and of course the decorative gables at the roofline.
There are several different types of gables, and over the decades, they've gone in and out of fashion. See if you can spot them all. The oldest type is the spout gable. This basic triangular shape is seen only on warehouses. The 17th century step gable looks just as you'd expect, a series of steps. The neck gable, with its straight up and down sides and scrollwork decorations, came a bit later, followed by the bell gable, which has a more rounded, bell-like shape. By the 18th century, the cornice, a flat-top gable, was most popular.
There's one thing that all gables have in common: the hoisting beam. Staircases were so narrow and steep that furniture and goods were lifted to the upper floors via the hoisting beam, along with a good strong rope, a hook, and a pulley. Goods were generally stored up high to keep them dry during the city's frequent floods. There's a strong tradition of moving things this way, as even newly constructed houses have narrow stairways and are still equipped with hoisting beams.
Until the 18th century, house numbers didn't exist in Amsterdam. Illiteracy was high, but such symbols were easy to understand.
As we ride along the canals, keep an eye out for gable stones. There are more than 650 throughout the city. As you find them,
can you spot any warehouses along this canal? Look for their
Puro bike. Speedboat.
The house with the wide bar window on your right hand side is the smallest house of the Prinsen Canal. It's 2 meters wide. In the past you have to pay tax over the height of your house and number of windows. So on your right hand side. The story tells that the couple who live here are divorced because they sleep above each other instead of next to each other.
Mas magaganda pa yun sa boat kesa.
Looking for something else authentically Amsterdam?
Hid in a secret apartment for 2 years during the Nazi reign. Anne kept an eloquent diary that brought her story, her private thoughts, and the hardships she faced to the world. In this way, she's become a symbol of the Holocaust. In her diary, she mentions the tolling of the bell of the Westerkerk, the Western Church.
Anne Frank House.
The church was built in the 17th century.
The Anne Frank House is housed by the dark green doors by the flagpole. On the corner is the entrance of the museum, but on your left hand side now, next to the lunch cafe, that is the Anne Frank House.
Ito Dito ba? O dito? Ito left daw. So yun nga, yun ang nakalagay Anne Frank House. Ito. Ayan yung bahay ni Anne Frank.
Which was made of stone and brick, was finished. The tower proved to be too heavy for the supports it was built. Food has become common fare. Satay, a beef or chicken dish with peanut sauce, is popular with the locals and well worth a try.
Houseboat Museum.
Yung garden.
Have you noticed how many homes have brick facades or faces? At first, Amsterdammers built their homes entirely out of wood, but after two massive fires at the end of the 16th century.
When the man of the house was drunk and he couldn't up the stairs, they raised him also up with the hoisting beam. Maybe you ever heard about him. They call it the Flying Dutchman.
Saan gamit yan?
Oo, nang gamit.
Ah,
Mabilis. Kasi masikip din mo yung pataas eh.
Kaya may ganun-ganon.
Kaya alam meron silang hook.
Yun. Yung ba yung itim?
hindi, yung mga puti sa taas. Yun na nakita mo, yun ang may kawit.
I see.
May kawit na
Oo.
ganun.
Parang pulley, parang ganun yung gagawin.
Para madaling
Ito yung maiyak yung mga
And no
gamit.
talk about transportation in Amsterdam would be complete without mentioning Harry's mother of three, hopping away on a two-wheeler.
Ala, na-stop. Ikot na tayo. Papasok tayo dito sa butas na to. U-turn na. 30 minutes na ba? Papasok tayo doon. Kasi gabi talaga yun.
Ang kulit eh.
Nakarad na kasi eh.
U-turn na.
Including our tasty pizza cruise. Ask our staff for more information.
Hindi na another place.
On your right hand side, the house with the columns is the house of the mayor of Amsterdam. It's not the red light district, the house of the mayor.
Now, this beautiful and unique view of all 7 bridges at once can only be seen from here on waters of the Herengracht. Our kind captain will be slowing down to give everyone a chance to catch a photo of this unique sight.
The best. Wow! Wow! Kita ko naman.
And purses. It's a beautiful museum. And many women have visited museum, but no men. And do you know why? There is no bar.
Museum of Bags and Purses.
more than once and grown wider with age. Legend has it that whoever you kiss while passing under the bridge will be your true love for life.
Ayun daw, yung bridge! Ito daw yung bridge! Yun yung bridge wala! Mali, yung bridge daw na yun.
The bridge on your right hand side is the most famous bridge, eh? That's the skinny bridge. And the bridge on your left hand side is the blue bridge. It's a copy of the bridge over the Seine in Paris. And it connects the Waterloo Square with the Rembrandt Square. And the large building on your right hand side is the Hermitage. It was for 300 years an old people's home. But now it's a beautiful museum. And it shows also part of the collection of the Hermitage of St. Peter.
Is the Muziek Theater, old music theater. It's home to the Dutch Opera, the Holland Symphony, and the world-renowned Dutch National.
Balik sa coaster! Balik sa coaster!
I'm happy too. These buildings get their crazy tilts from the wooden piles that are supposed to be holding them up. The more the piles rock, the wilder the houses dance. The outward lean that you see on so many buildings is another story. It has nothing to do with rotting piles. The facades, or the faces of buildings, were intentionally built this way. In fact, a 16th century law put limits on how far a building could lean forward, lest it topple down. Many consider Rembrandt to be Amsterdam's greatest artist of the Golden Age. He's known for his unique style, with loose brushstrokes and dramatic compositions that emphasized contrasts between light and dark.
Art on the world, their curious nature and tenacity.